Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back on in to the Blue Collar Psychiatrist. Today we're going to talk about a word that I have used frequently in my videos, no matter the subject. But today we're going to again hone in on dating. The word is strategy. Now, what does strategy mean? A strategy is a plan of action based on the available evidence, on the available observations you have made about a situation. The beauty of a strategy is that it forces you to laser focus on the situation and what steps that you are going to take that are best in keeping with your values and situation. I bring you back to something that we've talked about before, and that is Albert Ellis, who became a world-famous PhD psychologist who was one of the fathers of cognitive behavioral therapy. His story was very well known and is still known to this day. He was very, very shy as an adolescent. He was too afraid to talk to women, but he got sick of it. He got fed up with it. And this is one of the biggest motivators, by the way, was when you get so sick and tired of the status quo that you realize that you've got to think out of the box. You've got to do something different. And so Albert Ellis said, I can't take this anymore. I want to meet women. I want to go out. I want to be a social person. What can I do? That was the problem. He identified the problem. Next, what did he decide to do about it? Now, I'm sure he may have had other ideas, but his solution or his plan was to go to the Bronx Zoological Gardens every day for a month, sit on a bench, and say hello to every single unaccompanied female that passed by. Maybe that seems a little forced, but sometimes, as I said before, you have to force an opportunity. You have to force something that might seem strange to other people. But who the hell gives a damn about what other people are thinking about you? You've got your own situation to deal with. You've got to use your best judgment. And Albert Ellis did that. He thought that was the best solution to his problem. Now, he admitted that he did not get any dates out of that, but what it did was, if he really refined his issue, it was not to get 100 dates, but his issue was fear of going up to a woman of interest and talking to her. That's what he wanted to break. And in fact, he did so, because after doing this exercise, shall we say, for 30 days, sitting on a park bench in the Bronx Zoological Gardens, saying hello to every woman that passed by who was unaccompanied, after that, he began to see that he could do what he really wanted to do, and that is just to say hello, just to have the gumption, have the cojones to walk up to a woman of interest and say hello, because that's where it all starts. That is the best and clearest example of a strategy and how to use a strategy that I have for you today. Remember, you have to analyze the situation. Situation is fear of talking to women. What are all the possible solutions? Then, what is the best solution? And then execute it. And that's exactly what he did. And as I told you before, not that we're promoting being a playboy, as time went on, not only did he become one of the fathers of cognitive behavioral therapy, but he also became known, humorously enough, as one of the greatest playboys in the history of New York City. So he was no longer shy of anybody, for that matter. So learn from Albert Ellis. You don't have to sit on a bench in a park and talk to everybody. But learn from him how he did it, how he formulated a plan, how he assessed the situation, how he formulated a plan, and how he executed, and what his results were. If you can do that, you will have a great understanding of my favorite word, which is called strategy. Ladies and gentlemen, I remind you to drink and drink abundantly from the fountain of life. See you next time!